I see you. You are in that dark room right now, feeling unseen, feeling unwanted. And maybe nobody knows how heavy it has become. I know that feeling because I have been there. And the truth is, I'm still fighting through part of it too. This is not a video about pretending everything is okay. This is for the person who has been smiling outside while fighting a war inside. You are in that dark room, feeling unsafe and unwanted. I can tell. I have been in that phase, and honestly, I'm still fighting through part of it. I'm in that hole, and even though it is hard for me to pull the words together to ask for help, deep down, I still want to scream for it. But sometimes life makes you feel like you don't even have that privilege. Silence became my identity, so loneliness started feeling normal. But deep down, I wish there was somebody who understood me enough to just sit in that quiet with me. Somebody I could talk to, like they were my inner mind, without feeling like they saw me as vulnerable or devastated. Every inch of my body feels it deeply. How the world keeps moving like everything is passing through me. Days don't feel like days anymore. Months don't feel like months anymore. Years don't feel like years anymore. They all feel like a blink of my eyes, moving too fast. I don't even know what part of my life I'm in anymore. It's like I'm stuck in a version of life that doesn't feel like mine. I'm looking at myself being 26 years old, but my body feels like I'm still trapped in my 20 years old self, missing out, falling behind. I'm doing everything I can, thinking one day I will snap out of it. One day everything will make sense again. But it doesn't. It just keeps going, and I keep existing in it, feeling lost. I'm barely keeping it together, feeling anxious, feeling confused, feeling like the world is about to close down on me. Even on days when it feels unclear how to move forward, when a part of me feels exhausted, my mind is always at war, still fighting, still trying to make something meaningful out of this life. Sometimes I wish I could just have one day, just one day, where my mind is completely quiet, where I can breathe, where I can exist without carrying everything, where I can look around and feel normal like everyone else. But it's hard to look away and carry on like everything is normal because deep down, I know if I don't make something happen today, tomorrow may only bring me back to the same pain I grew up seeing, the same situation I never wanted to be trapped in, let alone bring someone else into. I'm tired. I really am. There are moments where the thought of disappearing feels like the easiest escape. Those thoughts can become loud. They can feel confusing. They can make you feel like there's no fight left, but they don't get the final say. I sat with that thought in that dark room, and it felt like it was standing in front of me, trying to convince me I was finished. And the more it tried to break me, the more something inside me became angry. I looked at myself dead in the eyes. I didn't feel pity. I felt something else. The refusal to lose. Even when I was at zero, even when everything felt against me, I said, it's not time to check out. I still have one more card to play. You see, some people think someone struggling with thoughts like this is weak or coward, but I see someone carrying a pain that requires strength just to wake up and continue. Someone who kept breathing when everything inside wanted to stop. Having those thoughts doesn't mean you are weak. It means you have been carrying something heavy that deserves care, understanding, and support. Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat life. I have been in that phase and I still have difficult days. I can't tell you whether every day feels worth it, but what I can tell you is this: I know my worth and I keep choosing my worth every new day. And I believe you can choose yours too because nobody can understand your worth the way you do. Nobody knows how much you have suffered mentally. Nobody knows the pain you carry that words can't explain. Nobody knows the battle you fight in silence. Nobody knows those nights full of overthinking. Nobody knows how many times you have broken internally and somehow found a way to stand again. Only you know, not your parents, not your partner, not your siblings, not your children, not your relative, not your friends or colleagues. And it's not because they don't care, it's because they see the version of you that's mine. The version that says, I'm fine, with no sign of weakness, worries, struggles, pains that built up the war happening behind closed doors. And that should remind you you are stronger than you think. It's not that you are lazy, it's not that you are failing, you are just carrying too much alone. Even when everything felt collapse, there's still a quiet voice inside you saying, keep going. Maybe you feel like you don't fit in. Maybe you feel like there's nothing left, nothing to hold on to, nothing to hope for, nothing to fight for. But you are forgetting one thing: something is still here, something is still standing, and that thing is you. Look, your existence right now is not meaningless. You are still here, and that means you still have one more card to play. Every new day, in every circumstances, I'm playing my own one more card regarding the situation, and I want you here with me. I don't want to fight alone. I need you to be my plus one. So together we can win this game. If you are watching this right now, I want you to know one thing. The fact that you stay until this moment means there is still part of you fighting. Hold on to that part. Just one more card. One day at a time. One breath at a time. One choice at a time. And if this message connected with you, don't just leave. Comment one word. Still here. Let someone else who is struggling know they are not the only one. And if you know someone who need to hear this, share it with them. Love you guys.